let's talk about the best citruses in the fragrance game. So when you're thinking about fragrance families, you're thinking about like maybe a wood fragrance family or a citrus family or a fruity family. You're thinking about these different types of profiles for your fragrances. Now, the citrus family, I would have to say, if you wanted to sum it up, it is definitely a family that brings a smile to your face. So from everything that I've tried, I'm going to share with you my favorite citrus fragrances. Now this usually covers a couple of things, and that would be bergamot, lemon, lime, yuzu, grapefruit, and those are the ones that I have. So let's get right into it, and if you have not subscribed yet to this channel, it would be incredible if you did. It would help this channel grow. I appreciate it. Okay, so the first citrus on our list is that of lemon. And you know, when you think about lemon, you're thinking about sparkling lemon. It's juicy, there's a zest to it. And my favorite fragrance from the lemon category is from Chanel. And when I'm thinking about this fragrance, I'm thinking lemon meringue pie. I'm thinking, okay, this is gourmandish, it's citrusy, and that is Chanel Edition Blanche, or Chanel Allure Homme Edition Blanche. So this fragrance here, honestly, for me, it's a master class in this fragrance which Chanel created between citrus and gourmandish. Extremely delectable, extremely gourmandish, extremely citrusish. It's all of those things combined together, and it really toes that line between citrus and a gourmand fragrance. Whenever I've worn this, I've gotten tons of compliments. It's extremely, like, people are wondering, what are you wearing? This is a fragrance where I can't fault it on anything. It has excellent longevity, excellent protection. It's honestly just a well-rounded citrus lemon fragrance. The second lemon fragrance that I have on our list is that of Versace Man Eau Fraiche. And this is honestly really straightforward. Lemon, bergamot, a little bit of spices in the background. People really enjoy this fragrance, men and women on both sides of the aisle, pretty much because, you know, what's it called? Dolce & Gabbana's light blue smells quite similar to this. I would say this is a little bit more masculine leaning than the Dolce & Gabbana light blue. However, because many people, especially women, are familiar with light blue and they enjoy that fragrance and they have that in their collection, they generally like this fragrance as well. But if you're looking for a fragrance that has lemon in it, has a little bit of bergamot, a little bit of spices, very well-rounded, very long-lasting summer fragrance, this is the way to go. Okay, so next category is that of lemon's cousin or brother, lime. And you know, frankly, for me, lime gets underplayed in the entire fragrance game. There's a lot of good bergamot fragrances, lemon fragrances out there, but lime underutilized in the entire game. My favorite lime fragrance is Guerlain Homme Le Boisé. So this is the older bottle. They've changed this bottle. I think there was one with a mirror on it, and now all of them, they look the same, like the Abbey Rouge bottles. But honestly, this is such a classy fragrance. This is such a great fragrance, refreshing, unique, sophisticated. I usually wear this to the office. An incredible fragrance in terms of limes. So what do you get from this fragrance? A little bit of lime, vetiver, and musk. Those are the main notes that I get from this fragrance. It is extremely pleasing. It's a fragrance that most people will not be wearing. It's quite unique, and if you really want to stand out, I would recommend checking out, in terms of your lime category, Le Boisé by Guerlain. So this next fragrance on our list is really like a fragrance where you've taken an orange, it really captures every segment of an orange. The zest, the peel, the juices, every single component of an orange, I feel, is in this fragrance. It's like a freshly squeezed orange that they've managed to capture into a bottle. And I've gone with a big bottle on this, and you'll see how much of a dent. And this comes from the house of Atelier Cologne, and that is Orange Sanguine. I think this is a 200 ml bottle, and you can see the damage that's been done in this fragrance. This is definitely such an incredible orange fragrance. It's uncomplicated. It's really just straightforward orange, a little bit of spices. It's very fleeting, very slight, nuanced spices in the background. And it's perfect for the summer. It is perfect for if you want that orange feel, that orange citrusy feel. This is it right here, Orange Sanguine by Atelier Cologne. Okay, so don't fault me for this next fragrance. It's just that like I told you at the beginning of this video, I'm gonna give you the ones from everything that I've tried, the ones that I have in my collection and the ones that I love and I think are the premier class of citrus fragrances. So this next fragrance actually captures the note of grapefruit, or the fruit of grapefruit. And to be quite frank, I'm not a big fan of eating grapefruit, but in terms of a fragrance, it's magical. This fragrance is, and I mean, I'm a little bit biased here because it is one of my favorite fragrances combined with grapefruit, and that is Dior's Aqua Fahrenheit. Dior's Aqua Fahrenheit, honestly, look, it's the Fahrenheit DNA mixed with grapefruit. It lasts all day. It lasts the entire day until tomorrow. Has that vetiver, that violet, that petroleum mixed with grapefruit in the opening. Rien à dire. There's nothing wrong that I can say about this fragrance, minus the fact that Dior decided to discontinue this fragrance. So if you can find this fragrance, I highly recommend checking out Dior's Aqua Fahrenheit. Okay, so this next note is that of bergamot, and pretty much everyone in the fragrance game has a bergamot. There's a lot of really popular bergamots out there. You know, Le Labo has Bergamot 22. Pretty much everyone has a bergamot in their collection. But from everything I've tried, you know, I've always tried to find a bergamot that is not complex, not sophisticated, not multi-layered, because I just want that scent of bergamot. And this is the second fragrance from the House of Atelier that's on our list, and that is Bergamot Soleil. So it's bergamot. It is crisp. It is uplifting, it is sparkling. It's honestly just this incredible fragrance, and just the name of it, you know, really turns you to that Bergamot Soleil, where it's like a bergamot. It's bright like the sun. That's what it's basically saying to you. And I can't fault this at all. You know, I mean, it's such an incredible fragrance. I have the small 30 mils here. But once this is done, I am definitely getting a bigger bottle of Bergamot Soleil by Atelier Cologne. Last fragrance on our list is really a citrus that you don't really think of as being in the citrus family. And that is the small lemon from Japan called the Yuzu. It's a small Japanese lemon, and it is so fitting that this fragrance comes from a Japanese designer, and that is L'Odyssée by Issey Miyake. So this has been around since 1994. I think I have no idea. This is probably my fourth bottle of Issey Miyake, and that says a lot, especially when you're thinking about people that are enthusiasts and that have a lot of fragrances in their rotation. This is definitely such an incredibly unique fragrance. It captures that yuzu note incredibly well. This is a fragrance where, you know, every year you'll find maybe a summer version that comes out of from the house of Issey Miyake and just does a twist on this original fragrance here. And, you know, this thing is still in circulation. It is incredible in terms of a yuzu note. It's very different from anything else that you're going to smell. It's not a bergamot, it's not a lemon, it's not a lime, it's not a grapefruit. It's just this very different yuzu note. It's a very different scent when you smell Issey Miyake. Okay, so that brings us to the end of this video. If you have enjoyed this content, a sub to the channel would be incredible. It would help with growing this channel. I want to know what citruses you're wearing. We're in the mid of summer right now. We're going through it. The heat is out. People are out with their shorts and their short sleeves. Let me know what citruses are in your collection, something that you found that you're like, okay, this is the best citrus I've ever smelled. Put it in the comments below so we can all check it out. I really appreciate the support, and I'll catch you on the next one.